everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my best of makeup for the year of 2018, and I thought this would be a really kind of cool video to film since I love watching like a recap at the end of the year of what everyone's favorite makeup products were. And also since a year ago I started my channel, I did a best of beauty 2017, so I thought it'd be kind of full circle to do a best of 2018 for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get into it. So I'm just going to show you guys the products in the order in which I put them on my face, since I think that's the easiest to follow and it just makes the most sense. So the first thing is primers, and unfortunately I left one at school. It is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. I absolutely love that since I have very dry skin, and I look for a primer that's going to hydrate my face and that is also going to give me a glowy finish. So that's my favorite product to use for that. I'll mix it in with the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer, which I mentioned in last year's Best of Beauty. This is just the best. It is basically like a moisturizer, honestly. It has a really nice thick consistency. It preps my face really well. It makes it nice and smooth, and it adds moisture to my face. And I'll mix in the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion with that, and overall it just gives a beautiful moisturized and glowy finish, which I'm all about. Next is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil, and I love this. I kind of like rediscovered my love for this year. I kind of like forgot about it, but with this year, especially with my skin being so dry in like the colder months, it's perfect to use as a primer just to kind of pat into my face, especially in the spots where I get the most dry. I also really like mixing it in with foundations to kind of thin out the consistency and make it more like a lighter coverage foundation. Next, for foundations, my absolute favorite, I've mentioned this on my channel before. This is the Origins Ginzing SPF 40 Energy Boosting Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 40. It's a really long name, but it is honestly my favorite thing ever. And it says sheer tint release, which basically means that it's supposed to adjust to your skin tone. I find that it goes a bit darker on me. It's all good once I like put concealer on and everything. This product doesn't necessarily add a ton of coverage. It just makes your skin look so glowy and so glossy and beautiful and healthy. And it also gives you the SPF, which is a necessity. So I love that for like an everyday product for when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. I'll just throw that on and a little bit of concealer. Even if I'm going out, like if I go out in the city, I will still wear that, and then I'll just go in with a foundation I'm going to show you in a second to the places where I need more coverage. And it feels so lightweight on my face. And I've never gotten as many compliments on my skin as I get when I'm wearing this product, and I don't know what it is about it, but this is my second tube of it and I love it. Next, as I mentioned before, this is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and this is in the shade Shell. First of all, the packaging is just gorgeous. Like, it's just so pretty. This is a gorgeous foundation if you want more of like a medium to full coverage. It's a cream foundation, and it's in a stick, so it's super easy to apply, and it blends out really nice. And this is absolutely gorgeous on dry skin. I love using that with the Origins Tinted Moisturizer in spots where I need just a bit more coverage, like to cover my redness and everything. I thought I should mention the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow 24-Hour Foundation, and this is in the shade 204 Natural Buff, and I don't know who I thought I was getting this shade because I'm never in the 200s, and Natural Buff, like, no. I don't even know if you can tell, but this is like extremely tan for me now, but I loved using this over the summer. Since it is very liquidy, it makes your skin look so glossy and really hydrated and healthy, and that's my favorite thing. I rarely go for matte foundations. I like satin foundations, but more so I just love like glowy, healthy looking foundations. And this foundation really gives that to me, and it also feels very lightweight on my skin. I don't like anything that feels too thick or too heavy. I really like things to be buildable and make my skin look really glowy. This is definitely awesome for that, and it's affordable since it's from the drugstore. Next, for concealers, first, this is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and yet again, I kind of like rediscovered my love for this year. And it's basically like a pinky toned corrector for under your eyes. I love using this when I'm wearing no makeup at all. Like, I'll just wear this under my eyes just to kind of cancel out some of the darkness, and mascara. I find that it really helps just make me look more awake, and it just brightens up my under eyes. And I'll also wear it when I'm actually gonna wear like a full face of makeup. I'll apply my primer, and I'll also apply that under eye corrector, and then I'll let it set, and then I'll go with my foundation and my concealers. And I just find that I can use less concealer since I've already taken this product and it's canceled out some of the darkness. I think I mentioned this last year too. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Creme Brulee. And I'm almost completely done with this. I already have a backup waiting because I absolutely love it so much. It is very creamy and whipped. It does not look cakey at all. This is my favorite concealer for spot concealing. I'm wearing it today. I wear it every day when I'm wearing makeup. It just gives you a beautiful coverage, and it is like a soft matte finish. These are two concealers that I use interchangeably under my eyes. Honestly, most of the time I use them mixed together. First is the Bare Minerals Bareskin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. This is what I'm wearing just under my eyes today. This is my favorite, more so like lightweight concealer, I would say. It still gives me really good coverage, but it feels, since it is a serum concealer, it's a bit thinner in texture compared to this one, which is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And this is in the shade Light 14, and I use this all the time, so all the stuff is just rubbed off of it. But I love using the Bare Minerals one under my eyes and then going in with a little bit of this towards the inner part of my eye, since it's a bit of a lighter shade compared to the Bare Minerals one. And I just find that this really helps brighten up my under eyes, and it also has really good coverage. But I don't like using this completely by itself under my eyes since it is a bit drying. So that's why I like to mix it with the Bare Minerals. But overall, this is a great concealer. They have a really nice shade range on ColourPop's website, and it's super easy to find your shade. For powder, this is the only powder I honestly use. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Blotting Powder in the shade Light. This is just so much easier since it is pressed, and it just makes you look poreless. Like, it is very, obviously, as you can see, it is a blotting powder, so it's not super opaque or pigmented or anything like that. It's very sheer, and it doesn't make you look crepey under your eyes. It doesn't clog my pores. It just makes me look absolutely poreless around my nose, and it sets my under eyes, and it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing powder. So I really love this. Now moving on to bronzers. My favorite bronzer that I yet again like rediscovered this year. I've had this forever. I don't even know how long I've had this. Probably should toss it, but oh well. This is the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and doesn't smell anything, but it's like the most perfect bronzing shade for me. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, and it does make me look orange, and it blends beautifully on my skin. And I just really love this, and it is a matte bronzer, which I really like, but I do like to go in with a more glowy bronzer afterwards, which is why I love the Tarte Park Ave Princess Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. And this is just like the smaller size that I have here at home, but I have like the regular size at school. I don't know if you can even tell, but it's definitely warmer than the Hoola bronzer, but this has a lot of like golden shimmer throughout it, but it's not like flecks of glitter. It's more so like a sheen, and it just makes you look super glowy, and I use this so much during the summertime. So now on to blush. This is the NARS blush in Lovejoy, and I used this in one of my past tutorials. It's like a really pretty kind of raspberry nude shade, and it does have some gold flecks of like sparkle in it, but it doesn't translate onto the skin. It doesn't look like you have glitter on your face. This is the perfect like pinky blush for me. Like, it just makes me look like I have a nice rosy cheek. Then I also wanted to mention the Burt's Bees blush in Toasted Cinnamon, and obviously Kathleen Lights turned me onto these. She will not stop raving about these. She absolutely loves them. But this is the most gorgeous, like bronzy, warm shade. It's super, super pretty. It's very, very warm. As you can see, it's right there. It almost looks like a bronzer, but it has obviously more of like a peachy undertone, but it's super pretty. And obviously it's Burt's Bees. It's from the drugstore, which makes it affordable. And I absolutely love that. And I would love to try more of their blushes from that range. And then I also really, really love the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Rosé Champagne. And obviously you can't get much more affordable than Wet n Wild. This is a gorgeous blush. They have beautiful blushes. This is just a really pretty, very light pinky nude with a really nice sheen. I don't even know if you can see that, but you see it has like a nice reflect to it, and it just makes your skin look super glowy and youthful, and I really, really, really like that blush. That's like my go-to blush when I'm doing like maybe more dramatic eye or a deeper lip. It doesn't add too much color to the cheeks. It just gives you a really nice nude kind of glow. Highlighters, my favorite category, honestly. And I use different highlighters on a daily basis, like I really do. But the one that I always go back to, I definitely mentioned this in my video last year. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. It is a baked product, and I don't even know, you can see. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is just the most natural glow from within product. Like, it will not look shimmery. It will not look glittery or chunky on your face. It doesn't look too metallic. It just gives you a beautiful, beautiful glow. You can find this at the drugstore, and it's super affordable. I think it's maybe $3 or $4, which you can't beat. I have the Luna by Luna highlighter, and this is a baked highlighter, and this is in the shade Electra. And I got this in my Ipsy bag. I don't know what month. I think it was towards the beginning of the year though. This became my go-to highlighter when I'm traveling, since it is so small and compact, and like, it was just super easy. It's almost like a big eyeshadow. And this is definitely more metallic than the Essence highlighter. It's right there. It's like a pinky champagne shade, and it just looks gorgeous on my skin tone. I really, really love it. And then also for a liquid highlighter, this is the JCat Beauty Aura Glow liquid highlighter, and this is in the shade White Goddess. It comes with a dropper. You can mix this into your foundation, you can mix it into your primer, you can obviously use it as a highlight like in itself, and it is just absolute, like look at that. It is gorgeous. It is like a super nice light gold. It's not like a yellow gold where it's not wearable. It's just, it adds like the most gorgeous glow to your cheeks. Like it makes you look glossy. Oh my God, it's just, it is so beautiful. Onto the eyes. As far as eyeshadow palettes go, I really only have 2 palettes that really stood out to me this year and that I used a lot. So the first is the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia. And this is just the most gorgeous neutral palette. You can make so many different looks with this palette. It has so many versatile shades and it's just absolutely beautiful. They have gorgeous metallics, really pretty mattes, and I just found myself reaching for this palette like to complete any look. Like I might have been using a different palette, but I'd always go back to this one just to get like a nice like a matte shade like Sienna. I love this shade right here. I just love how it's kind of like every shade you'll really need in one place. The next, Dose of Colors, Desi Perkins and Katy collab the Friendcation palette. First of all, this packaging is, I just can't, they kill me. This is the most beautiful palette, honest to God. Packaging aside, it is absolutely beautiful. And like with the Soft Glam, you can create so many different looks with this palette alone, since they do have really gorgeous like neutral matte shades, but then they have these beautiful foiled like glittery shades. And they are so, so gorgeous and so multi-dimensional. Now onto eyeliners. First being the MAC Costa Riche Eye Kohl. And this is just, oh my God, I need to sharpen this. This is just a really nice, rich, kind of warm brown. I think it looks gorgeous on any eye color, but especially on green eyes, since it does have that more warm, almost like red undertone to it. It just really pulls out the green in your eyes. And then next is the, also from MAC, the Teddy Eye Kohl. And this is almost like Costa Riche, but it's a bit more neutral and it has a bit of a sheen to it. Honestly, those look the exact same, I know. But trust me, they're not. I just really like this. It has almost more of a, like a purpley undertone. This is me trying to justify how things are different in my makeup collection. It's fine. I kind of use it the same way I use Costa Riche. I just love using this in my waterline. Or I'll even use this to line my upper lash line and kind of smudge it out. It looks really pretty that way. Next is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil in Alkaline. And these pencils overall are probably my favorite eyeliners on the market, since they have so many shades to choose from. They have a lot of different finishes. They have matte ones, they have more metallic, they have glittery ones, and they just stay on so well, and they're so pigmented and creamy. They're really easy to work with and blend out. So I love these pencils. And this shade is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a rich kind of burgundy berry shade, and this looks gorgeous smudged out on the lower lash line, especially if you have green eyes. When I wear that, my eyes look so green, since it does have like more of the purpley kind of reddish undertone. It just really, really pulls out the green in your eyes, and it's gorgeous, and I absolutely love that shade. And then next, this is the one I wear on like a daily basis. This is so old. I definitely should not still be using this, but this is the Rimmel, I can't even see, waterproof kohl kajal in nude. I just love this for my waterline. It really makes me look more awake. It opens up my eyes. Lastly, for the eyes, for mascara, this is just the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I absolutely love this mascara. And like I said, like this is a recurring theme. It's from the drugstore, so it's very affordable. I love the wand since it does have kind of like a curve to it. It just really helps lift my lashes, and that's what I'm wearing today. I just love it. Also love the Essence Lash Princess, and I will use this on my lower lashes and this on my top lashes because the wand is very long and it's obviously slanted and it's like the size of my eye. If I use this mascara on my lower lashes, it just goes everywhere, so I really only use it on my upper lashes, and it makes them look so long and so fanned out. It looks like I'm wearing falsies. Now moving on to the lips. This was very hard because I have so many lip products and I just love them all, so this was kind of hard to narrow it down. But these were the ones that I was definitely reaching for the most. Starting off with lip pencils. This is the MAC lip pencil in Subculture. This is just a really nice peachy nude. Like I just find that this goes with a lot of different nude lips that I want to wear. So this is extremely versatile. And then I have Cork, which is definitely a deeper, warmer brown. And I really like using this for when I'm wearing like a very pale nude, and I'll use this to kind of like contour and shape my lips so I don't look completely washed out, and it's just really, really good for that. Next is kind of going backwards, but like lip balms. I wear this almost every day. This is the Origins Blooming Sheer in Nude Nectar. And I got this when I went to like their event. It was like a pop-up store in Soho and it was so cool. Like I was living the dream. The packaging is gorgeous and it's basically lip balm. It smells like roses. It's really nice, but this has like a very, oh my God, I'm really like running out. That's upsetting. It has like pink shimmers to it, but it doesn't like translate really on your lips. It just makes your lips like really juicy and it's super hydrating and conditioning. And then on days like at school, when I go to class, I genuinely wear no makeup. Unless I'm like presenting or I'm doing like something special. I will literally go with no makeup. If I'm like feeling like getting crazy, I'll wear like mascara and this. This is the Tarte. I genuinely don't know what this is called. Lip balm? I don't know. It's in the shade Nude. It's basically a very sheer lipstick. It's like a tinted lip balm almost. It's right there. I just love this because it moisturizes my lips, but it also adds a bit of color. Now as far as lipsticks, MAC Blankety is one of my favorite nudes. It's so pretty. It's definitely a paler nude and it's more of a pinky nude. I love using this color when I'm doing like a really nice like dramatic eye. It just looks so pretty. And then I have MAC Half and Half, obviously. This is my favorite lipstick ever. It is my perfect nude. It is so pretty and it is so nice and creamy and warm. I just absolutely love it. Like, I also have the Origins Blooming Bold in Tiger Lily and they launched these along with like the Blooming Sheers this year and they're absolutely gorgeous. They're very creamy and hydrating. Like they don't dry out my lips. They don't drag on my lips at all. They're super creamy and they have such gorgeous colors and it smells like roses too. This color is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Now as far as glosses, this is the Dose of Colors and I Love Seta collab and this is the lip gloss in Barely There. And first of all, I love the packaging, how it's like that soft touch pale pink at the top. And this is such a beautiful pale nude and it has a bit of like golden shimmer to it. It's right there. It looks so beautiful paired over like a very pale nude. And then I have the Buxom full-on lip cream. This is in Hot Toddy. This is another one that I'll wear like when I'm wearing no makeup. Since it is very sheer, it doesn't add like a ton of color to my lips, but it just adds like a nice glossiness and it does have that minty kind of tingly feeling, which I personally love. Lastly, definitely mentioned this last year too. This is the Sephora Outrageous Plump Effect lip gloss and this is in the shade O2. Well, they smell like vanilla and oh my God. Okay. I just dropped some on my floor. That's fine. This is just such a gorgeous nude. Like it's definitely deeper than the other two glosses that I showed you. It adds so much shine. It's ridiculous. And these are plumping, so they do have that minty tingling effect. And this is just a very easy gloss to wear paired over a lip liner, over a lipstick, anything really. And I also like wearing it by itself too. So those are all of my beauty favorites for the year of 2018. I'd love to know what your guys' favorites were. So if you have any standout products that you just absolutely loved over the course of 2018, make sure to leave that down in the comments because I always want to know what everyone's favorite products are. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And since it is basically the 1-year anniversary of me starting this channel and everything, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed and anyone who's given me a thumbs up, who has shared my videos with their friends, whatever, who have supported me. I just want to say thank you so much because it really does mean the world to me and I hope that you guys stick with me and then I can grow this channel even more since I love talking about makeup. I love doing makeup. So I just want to say thank you so much and I hope you guys have a great 2019 and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.